One of the biggest success traps that makes people earn it all and lose it all very quickly that no one really talks about is learning how to operate when you have everything. And let me tell you why. It's very easy it's easier to operate with not too much because you have a lot of compression on you. You must perform, you must make it happen. So you're at the bottom. The only way the only way is just up. There if you're rock bottom, the only way is up. And this is where I would say it's easier. When you have nothing, it's easier. But it's super hard when you have everything and you still show up. Now, thank God, I got everything that I need, bills taken care of for years to come, all is well. And I still show up because I felt that it was a little bit harder for me when I looked at my bank account, when I look at my life, and I said, oh, I don't have to record a video. And then I checked myself and I said, you motherfucker, do you remember when you had nothing? How badly you wanted just to have something? And this is why I see many people having a lot and they lose it. Because in my life, by the way, up until this point, I was a millionaire. I was homeless. I've been up and down a lot. I fluctuated my entire life. Because every time now I just realized that when I had everything, when I was a millionaire, I take my foot off the gas, I slow down, I cruise, and I lose. When you cruise, you lose and you snooze. That's exactly what happened. And actually, it's when you cruise, you snooze, you lose, and then you start get the booze. This is the horrible cycle of successful people. When you become successful, success, whatever it means to you, but now we're talking about, let's say, monetary success, you fall into comfort. Money brings a lot of comfort. You can buy everything. You can buy people to do shit for you that you don't want to do, and it gets comfortable. And when you get comfortable, you get bored. Boredom lead to desire, lead to vices. When you're bored, you want to do stuff. Usually it's the wrong stuff. If you don't have a strong character that you build through having, if you didn't build a character, a strong grounded character on your way up, when you are up, you're going to fall so quickly because the indulgence will make you feel like so high for a moment, and then the high just drops and you seek the high through different things. Sometimes it's drugs and alcohol or other fuckery and vices. So I'm telling you this because it's super hard to operate when you have it all, and you don't have to do that. Now I don't have to do that, and I still do it. This is where your character is so strong. You're truly a giver. And this is when you give, you receive. You receive so much more than you give, but you don't give to receive. You give because you're overflowing so much and you just want to pour it to other people. Whoever receives that. Right now on my channel, I have 50 subscribers, and all 50 of these beautiful people need to receive it, and I give it so lovingly, like I'm giving it to millions of people right now. As far as I'm concerned, millions of people watching it. So maybe now it's 50, but this is gonna stay. This video will stay here forever. Even I won't say my grandkids. I don't want to have kids, but maybe I don't know, people who knew me or whatever will see it and will say, "Oh my God, what a stand-up guy." And as a man, you gotta set an example all the time. You're the example for everybody. And maybe now I'm dating this wonderful, the love of my life. Actually, she have a son, so maybe this will be my son, and it's not maybe. If I'm gonna marry, he will be my stepson, and it's moving me to even think about it because I never even met him, but he can carry the legacy for me. So maybe I will have grandkids from him, and they can watch it and say, "Grandpa was such a stand-up guy." Now I'm digressing because I'm so in love, but I'm telling you this because when you have it all, so now I have the love of my life. I have money. I'm healthy, thank God. I got my dogs. I got like everything. But this is where you need to give more. When you have more, you give more. You overflow, and then you don't just give to yourself, you give to your people. And you are my people. So learn and understand you will hit a point in your life. Maybe now you're in a low point. It happens. But you will hit a high point where you need to perform when you have it all. when you're fully satisfied, when you have everything. And this is where your true character will reveal itself, and you will know if you're talking shit, if you are it, or if you're not. You will know. You will know. So make sure that you cultivate a personality that shows up no matter what. No matter what, good or bad. There's no good or bad. But you know what I mean? I made a video about good or bad. There's no good or bad. Whether it's a progressive situation or regressive situation, you shape it. You shape it based on your mind and based on your character. When you make decisions constantly, consecutively, the right decisions, progression is imminent. You will progress and you will become better. And this is how you get this beautiful life when you have the love, the health, the wealth, and everything by keep on pouring, by keep on showing up, by keep on improving yourself, and not just think, oh, now it's all good. I can go to sleep. It's not how it works. This is my message for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next one.